I won't be much when you get through with me. I've been losing weight and turning mighty pale. It looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Oh, are we recording this?
Okay,
Are we
do a better one.
Wait, can we try that one more time? Oh, wait, hold on. We just came in. Let's do that one more time. Here we go. I've got a tiger by the tail. It's plain to see. I won't be much when you get through with me. Oh, this is big. I'm losing weight and turning mighty pale. It looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Temecula Road.
Wait, that can't be our intro.
What's the intro?
No, it can't be the intro.
This is a big day, actually. This is really big. We are celebrating Temecula Road on the podcast today. First of all, let me look at you guys. Do you guys always look like this? Do you roll out of bed and you just kind of look like this?
Are you saying that's a bad thing or a good thing?
No, you guys just look like fucking legends. Like every time I see you guys, you're always like dressed up. And I would imagine that at the Temecula Road shows, there's got to be you guys have to get mobbed afterwards, right? Is that true?
When you guys get off, Dawson not so much.
Emma, but I think Dawson probably too. When you guys get off stage, I imagine there's a long line of chicks and guys who are trying to say hello. Is that accurate?
Both into Emma, both male and female into Emma, yeah.
Both. There's a long list of people who come up to you afterwards and try to say hi, right? Do I have this right?
No, that is true. Honestly, it really is cool when we do play shows and people come up to us. It's really cool.
I would imagine this is a real thing. Everybody's coming up to you afterwards, and do people try to like slip you numbers or anything, or?
Definitely. Well, the last time we did a meet and greet, some guy walked up and, he gets down on one knee. And I was like...
What are you talking about?
No, I'm not kidding. He gets down on one knee.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. And he goes, sit on my lap.
For the photo.
Which
is like kind of inappropriate, but...
And I did it, but that won't happen again.
Yeah.
You did it?
I did it.
It was just a little
Was that one of those moments where you just like look back and you're like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
And then do you think about like everything that you would say?
100%.
If like in hindsight, you're like, if I'm ever in that situation again, what are you going to say? Can you pretend I'm the creeper? Like, I just said, hey, sit on my lap for this photo. Like, what are you going to say to this guy? This is like good practice.
Well, first
of
all,
like, fuck off. Like, I'm not going to sit on your knee.
I mean, I would basically say that,
what are
but
we gonna
in a
say?
nicer way. First of all, I would look at Matt, our manager, and I would give him the code word that we have, which I can't tell you the code word because, I might have to use it on you.
We'd have to kill you.
It was a pineapple. What's the code? What's the code word?
It's none of your business, Zach. But what I would say, thank you very much. That I'm very flattered that you want me to sit on your lap, but that's not a part of our policy.
Zach, here's what would happen.
We have a no lap policy.
A no lap
Matt
policy.
would get,
very
Matt
specific
would get the
policy.
Word
It is.
He'd get the secret word, and then she'd give me the eyes, and I'd be like, all right, and then I'd go over and plop down. I'd be like, okay, here I am, and then the guy would be very thrown off, and he'd be very uncomfortable.
You'd be like,
What
that's
a
not
creeper.
what I came here for.
Yeah.
God, that is weird. First of all, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to say, but it's great, though. I mean, after shows, we tell people we're going to be out and about. Even if we're not headlining, we're going to go out somewhere, whether it's a common area or outside of the venue after, and we do meet and greets with everybody we can. And anybody that wants to hang and talk, grab a photo, we do it. So we're very grateful for that.
Kiss us.
Yeah.
No lap sitting.
No lap
kiss
sitting.
our fans.
We'll kiss, but no
You'll
lap
kiss?
sitting. Yeah.
And no lap sitting. This is
No,
big.
sir.
Also,
No, sir.
look, before we dive in, I want to thank you guys on air because you guys played my birthday show a couple weeks ago.
We did.
And you closed it out, and you did an amazing rendition of "Gimme Shelter" by the Rolling Stones.
We did.
And by the way, I really feel like I'm owed something here because there were some photos taken at the show that ended up being like your
Right here. Can
your
we get
press
this on the camera?
Your
Can
press photos are
we see
from
this?
my birthday.
Where's the light here?
I think that's me in the background, and I get no credit here. But
It's you.
But didn't you guys need like photos last minute for a single or something? And it was my photos from my show that kind of saved the day a little bit, right?
Absolutely. So the story goes is we were actually used to be a trio, and now we're a duo. And through that transition, we were thinking, we have to go get new photos and new imaging and everything, just because we got to like revamp the socials and stuff. And turns out we had somebody there that was taking phenomenal photos, and we look back. I mean, they're like in action, black and white, like we look like rock stars up there. And it was just the birthday bash, but we were so grateful
trio
for
at
that,
the time,
man.
too, which is crazy.
And funny enough, there's this exact photo. I'll show it again for the people that need to see it again. Mm-hmm. This is in Warner right now, which is a record label that we're signed to.
It's one because I know that wall that you're talking about
It's on the
of
second floor.
photos.
Yeah.
That's it's actually on the wall there.
We were
that photo from
we were
my
hanging
birthday.
out with our A&R guy Rohan yesterday, and we actually didn't go see it because his office is on the third floor. But next time we're gonna go check it out on the second floor. But that's crazy that those photos were just for like memories.
Yeah.
And it turned out that we revamped all of our socials. With
I
them.
actually want to come in and see that, and I'm
It's
gonna.
pretty cool.
You know, I heard the story, Dawson. I want to know if this is true, but I heard the story that I think if you follow the band, you know that a vocal teacher put you guys in touch and connected you guys.
Yes, sir.
But was it your mom who put you in these vocal lessons?
Yeah.
And what did she say? Didn't she say, "Hey, go for like 4 sessions"? And if you don't, and you do 4 sessions.
You got the story.
And if you don't if you don't want to do it after 4 sessions, then you can quit. She pushed you to do these vocal lessons, right?
She did. You got the story down
You
great,
really
Zach.
do.
But
she-
do you ever lose sleep at night wondering what would happen if your mother didn't push you into these vocal lessons?
all the time.
Really?
I tell her all the time. She's like, Dawson, I was right. Your mama was right. And I was like, yes, you were, mama, because I just didn't want to. I don't know. I loved music. I was playing guitar. John Mayer was one of my biggest influences, and I was playing hockey. I was very active, loved music, but I just didn't want to sing. And then she said, just take the 4 and I'll never ask you again. Because she wanted a rock star in the family. She loved Keith Urban. She loved Brad Paisley. She loved Rascal Flatts. Like all these musical guys. And you know.
Wait, is that because I would actually picture what I would have guessed is she probably saw some talent in you and she wanted to kind of push you to follow that, but it really wasn't about you at all, is what you're saying.
Completely.
It
It's
was
about
about
Well-
her wanting a rock star in the family.
Well, partially. Both are true because she did see, like, I just was always a charismatic kid. Like I always wanted to be in front
humble
of people.
too. That's what we like about you.
The most humble.
Yeah.
And she, I hate you guys. And she, no, but she saw that, and I just was I was doing magic tricks in front of the family and everything.
We've
and
never
then-
done magic tricks together because I'm
you're pretty
very
good
into
at it.
You're the
magic.
king of magic
But
tricks.
I want to see. Do you still know card tricks?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
I
it's a
would love
bummer.
to. I should. But yeah,
But-
she said
but-
take 4 and I'll never ask you again. And I said, okay, that's a good deal. It's a fair bet. And so I went in, took the first lesson. We were walking down the hall. I said, all right, 1 down, 3 to go. And then on the second lesson, the vocal coach named Gwen in Temecula, California, where we're from, she said, I have these 2 girls. You're way better than you think you are. I got these 2 girls that I think you would sound awesome with. And I was like, okay. And so then the third lesson was a joint lesson with Emma and Maddie. And I mean, I walked in there and I looked at my mom, was like, hey, I think I can do this. I think I can do more than 4 lessons. So it just, the rest is history. We just started singing together and they
He's
taught me how to
regretting it
sing.
now.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
And does the vocal teacher get any royalties for putting you guys in touch or setting the band up? Basically,
She gets a lot of love.
A
She
lot
gets
of
a lot of
love.
love.
She gets
Yeah.
a lot of love
The-
when we see her.
Yeah, oh, 100%, 100%. And
Wait.
so and all the
Yeah.
credit, you know. I mean, she was the
All the
reason why
credit.
we know each other, and she's the
Mhm.
reason why I wanted to become a singer too. So you know,
Yeah.
I mean, just
Gwen's
imagine if
amazing.
your mother had you be on a completely different path. You might still be a singer, but you probably wouldn't. You'd be on a totally different path.
I'd be
right?
on. I would not be here right now with you. Would not be in this band. Would not be signed. I don't think so. It's it really is a blessing.
Crazy.
So
And
shout out to my mama. Love you.
And wait, and Emma, so you and your sister were taking vocal lessons, and then did your mom put you in the vocal lessons also, or how'd you guys get?
Yeah.
How'd you end up in the lessons?
So Maddie and I started singing together when we were very, very young, probably 4 or 5. And she always sang the lead part. I always sang the harmony part. So when I was about 11, I got an iPad, right? And it had GarageBand.
For what, like Christmas or
I
something?
got it for Christmas, yes. And
Wow.
I started, working with GarageBand, and I would stick like my headphone microphone inside the guitar because, that's what you do when you're 11 years old and you're producing a song. So I did that, and I would just stack harmonies, and then, I'd go downstairs and be like, look what I just made. And my parents said, okay, there's something here. So all of our friends knew, and like I played for all of our family friends in the living room. Maddie did as well. And so one of my mom's friends, her name's Brandy, she called my mom one day and said, there's this competition going on downtown Temecula. You guys need to do it. And so we signed up. We won the competition. We started taking voice lessons from Gwen. And then about 3 years later is when we met this guy.
Oh yeah.
So we
And
were,
did
we
you?
were-
Because Dawson was it sounded like he was pretty excited to be meeting 2 hot chicks. But were you excited to meet Dawson? Very, attractive man himself.
well,
Or were you like, fuck this? Like, I got a thing going with my sister. We don't need this guy.
I've never
in the
been asked
band.
this question
Ooh,
before.
this is
The-
good.
This is a good question.
Is this
Tea.
real? Like, tell me what the deal is here.
So honestly, we were 14 years old when we met, and he had the full Bieber hair going on, like
Just
like
full. I
this.
wish we could. We'll send you the pictures so you can put it up.
Send me
on
the
screen.
pictures. Yeah.
We will. He had full Bieber hair going on, and I mean, he was the same guy that he is now. Just loud, fun, super outgoing, and we just loved. At first, we really just became friends. We loved hanging out
Yeah.
together, and so that's what we did. He was friends with my boyfriend at the time, and
Oh, so there
We went to
wasn't
middle school together.
moved to middle school, and you guys actually said the other night I was at your show at the listening room, and I think Emma said she said to the whole crowd, she was like, "How many people think we're dating?"
Yep.
And I don't know what,
everybody.
like half the room put their hand up, but you guys are not dating. But does everyone think you're dating?
Yes.
Everybody either thinks we're dating or we're related.
Yeah.
Related.
So we just tell them we're both,
Yeah,
usually.
that's the joke. Well, and it's I mean, we're best friends, and we kind of play into it sometimes, like obviously not like kissing or anything, but like we'll kind of just like leave it
gotta
up
let the
for
people wonder,
interpretation.
you know?
Yeah,
You-
of course.
You need to let the people wonder.
Yeah, I don't know
totally.
if it's gonna help. If it's gonna help them be like, oh, what is this like a a foster love story? Like, it could be. I don't know, but no, we're best friends. I mean, we spend so much time together. It's like we're married, just without the fun stuff.
Yeah, I guess
I
that's
have
true.
so much fun. What are you talking about?
The fun stuff's
Well, we have fun, but I'm talking the fun stuff. None of that goes on. No risky business.
So you guys are putting out some new music in the future. We've got a lot to talk about here, actually.
know.
We're here to celebrate Temecula Road, and this is really big.
Oh.
We've got some new music coming out. Emma sent me a couple tracks the other day that I was listening to.
Shit, I forgot to tell you. I'm just kidding.
And these are, can we talk about these songs? Can we mention a couple things?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
let's
so
do it.
first of all, Wrong Ones, which I really love. That
Thank you.
song kind of feels actually a little bit like a Rolling Stones song.
Dude.
Kind of,
Thank
there's
you.
a little
Thank
bit of
you
a
for
Rolling
saying that.
Stones thing in
Yeah.
it. There's also this line in the song. What is this line, Emma? I want your interpretation on this, which is, "Mama married 3, apple ain't far from the tree." What does this mean? Does this mean that Mama married 3 wrong ones? Who wrote this line? Did you write this line?
So, yes. Yeah, we all communally wrote the line.
Communally wrote. Who wrote this song?
So it was us two, Brandon Hood and Kelly Archer.
Okay,
Yeah.
so but this song is about dating the wrong ones.
It
You're
is.
attracted to the wrong ones.
Mhm.
Is that can't be a theme though?
It's a theme.
Is
I
that
mean-
is that?
That's
We're right
that's
from the heart,
confidential
Zak
business.
Kuhn.
Zak.
But what does this line mean? Tell me about this line, Emma.
Okay, so the line started as, okay, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. That's kind of the point we were getting at. So we're like, okay, we need an E rhyme. So we started thinking about, our lives
Yeah.
and
Well-
take over this
Well,
part.
there's a part in it. You'll hear it once the song's out. But it's the pre-chorus is "Mama, she be shaking her head right now," and for the
Yeah.
bridge that comes around, we were like, we really want to touch.
Can we
on
do a
this,
little
like,
harmony on that? Can we do
little-
that? Mama,
We
she
totally
be
can.
shaking her head
Yeah.
right now.
hit it?
Wait, no, I want you guys to do it. Can we just have that little part?
Yeah, let's
Is that
go.
possible? Yeah, let's do it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Give me the note.
Give me the. Is that the note?
No, that's way too high.
Oh, here I got it right.
Yeah,
here.
get
Oh,
this,
yeah, yeah,
get
yeah.
this. This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Oh goodness.
I
Oh,
don't
wait.
have perfect pitch, Zach.
We'll plug the guitar in a second. I bet it'll work.
We
Just
just need.
We just
this
need
right
one
just
chord.
strum a chord. Yeah,
We need
yeah.
a-
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, this
Ready?
is good.
1, 2, bridge 3. Mama, she'd be shaking her head right now.
Oh, I love that.
But Mama married 3, apple ain't far from the tree, so she know what I'm talking about. That's how she does.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that is
Thank
so
you.
good.
Thank you.
Oh.
So,
So
Dawson's.
yeah. So how's this? What's the line? Tell me
We
about
wanted
this
to play
line.
on the mama thing again
Yes.
because mama she be shaking her head right now, and then we came up with that line, and we wanted like that long, drawn out, very dramatic thing. And I don't know, it's just funny. We were like, "Mama married 3, apple ain't far from the tree." It's like, yeah, we get around, it's all good. Like,
I love rhythmically the way you say it. There's like a pop to it. It's like, "Mama married 3, apple ain't far
Oh,
from the
thank you.
tree." Like, you're not as bad sounding. You sound amazing, actually.
I think you
sound
sound
bad.
great.
I think you sound
Thank
amazing.
you, Emma. But wait, so how's this work? Because you guys are now in the studio right now with Dan Huff
We are.
recording.
Dan Huff and Brandon Hood,
Mr.
yes
Brandon
sir.
Hood.
Dan
as
Huff
well.
and Brandon Hood.
Yep.
So so you guys write that in a writer's room, and then was there like an iPhone recording, and then do you bring that to Dan, or how's it work? Do you play that live for Dan with an acoustic guitar? Like how do you start the process with Dan?
That's a great question.
That is a
It
good
actually,
question.
honestly, it's a little different every time. Sometimes we'll come in with a demo, and if we feel like the demo really represents the song, then we'll take the demo in, and we'll have the session guys and Dan and Brandon, everybody listen to it. In that case, we actually wrote the song with Brandon. He did a tracking day, got the whole thing together, so we already had people like Tom Bukovac play on it, Chris McHugh, and like everyone was all these humongous session guys. So it sounded like almost there. And then when we went and reproduced it, I mean, we just took that one in. But sometimes we'll play things acoustic. Sometimes we'll do our own acoustic demo. It
So
just
there
always
already
depends.
was a demo of the track.
There was a demo, but the
Mhm.
demo didn't sound like a demo. Like it sounded like a master
It
track.
sounded really
Yeah,
Because
sounded
Brandon
really
does
dang
things
good.
very traditionally. Like
Yeah.
he still goes in with all the session players and everything. But I will say the demo is still very different from how it is now, which is really cool. We weren't
So
expecting
does
that.
Dan, is he orchestrating in the studio and telling people what to do, or does he just bring in the best players who kind of are figuring out the parts and playing along? Like, is that how the track comes together?
All the above. I mean, we had great players, A-listers, which was, I mean, you can't really go wrong, you know.
Yeah.
But he was also extremely hands-on with each player. It's like he could hear every single part at the same time, you know, like every single tiny thing. So after one take, he'd say, "Okay, Chris, do a Steven Tyler fill into the second chorus." That's what he said.
What's a
with
Steven
Rollins.
Tyler fill?
Doom, doom,
Steven Tyler
Apparently.
of Aerosmith?
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah." That's
Do
what
a
he said.
Steven Tyler,
Do a
and he
Ste-
knew what that
he
meant.
said, "Do a Steven Tyler into the second chorus."
Oh yeah, and Chris knew what that meant.
And he knew what that meant.
100%.
Yeah.
It
And
is
he
it
nailed
is
it.
remarkable. Dan Huff is one of the most brilliant music minds that we've ever been able to work with. Honestly, ever.
It was amazing.
Ever. Period.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is he? He's
fun-
not underrated.
No.
Definitely
Because
not.
he does everything.
Oh my gosh.
And he's still, he still is the best. He's the
yeah,
best.
Exactly.
And he's like the coolest hang too. I mean, he is the most humble dude ever. I mean, he's got 160 plus #1 songs as a producer, and he has played on Michael Jackson records, Whitney Houston records back in the 80s as a guitar player. He's a phenomenal guitar
Have
player.
you ever listened to his band, Giant?
We have
A
a
little bit, yeah.
Mhm.
Giant's
Oh
really
my
cool.
God.
We listened to a podcast actually about them, or with Dan, and he talked about that band and how they.
Oh,
had,
was it the Left Sits podcast?
It
The
was.
Bob?
It was.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I listened to that too. It was really good.
It's a good podcast.
Hold on. So going back for a second. So you guys needed like an E rhyme because you wanted to say apple ain't far from the tree. So you
Yes.
need an E rhyme,
Mm-hmm.
and then someone comes up with "Mama married 3." Apple ain't. That's how that line
I think
comes
that
together.
was Kelly who said "Mama married 3." I can't really remember.
I think it was you.
Was it?
I think it was you, and we were just being funny. Like, yeah, Mama married 3. Like, apple ain't far. It's like, it's all good, and we get around. There's definitely
And
some
do you
wrong
just
ones
know?
in there.
Oh my
and-
God, that's the line. Like that's such a great line.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, we
you.
were laughing because it was so funny, but at
We
the same
were
time, like, no,
laughing.
this is actually a great line.
Yeah.
Like, we got to keep
That
this
was the
in
goal,
there.
is to make people grin when we get there.
when you
know?
get there.
Yeah.
I had to listen to it a couple times. And you do a great vocal delivery too. Is
Thank
Dan
you.
doing the vocal takes too when you guys are recording?
Brandon.
Or
Brandon.
Brandon's doing.
Brandon.
So
They'll
how does
both-
that work? You guys you'll keep singing the song and he'll say, do it again, enunciate this a little more. Like is that kind of how that works? Like how does it work typically when you're doing these vocal
Pretty
takes?
much.
Mm-hmm.
What I love most about the way Brandon produces our vocals is that we do top to bottom takes instead of going
And then you
through.
just cut the best parts, or is that
And
how,
then-
or
yeah,
you're a
we'll
one
do-
take
Well,
wonder?
It feels
I've heard,
like
actually,
Thank
but-
you.
actually
Thank you.
100%. No, she is phenomenal, and it feels. Remember those those little tracks she put together at 11. You should listen to those. Are
I'll
insane.
Do we
play
still
one.
have those?
Yeah, I have
we're
it
gonna
right
play
here.
one, but that's
I'd
like
love-
she was,
I'd love to hear one
she was
of
better
those.
at 11 than I am now, man. It's crazy.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
very kind.
because you have a very natural ear for harmonies, but Dawson, you really had to work at
It'd work.
hearing harmonies,
It'd work.
right?
Yeah, it took a long time. But just we'd work together at it. She
Mm-hmm.
was showing me. There was at one point in time when we first started. I mean, she would show me like note for note, word for word. We would literally like piece together the harmony. It was like da na 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 na, whatever that was. She would literally go one step at a time, and that's just how I learned. And then over time, your ear develops, and you start to like listen. And being in a 3-part harmony band, like you kind of start to, not only do you hear the harmonies. Or you start to just hear harmony in general, but you start to like understand what harmonies we're gonna pick, because there's not just 3 harmonies you pick and that's it. Like you can kind of bob and weave and
Yeah.
whatever. So we just started to really lock in with it, and that's kind of how I got better. But
Yeah.
what were we saying right before?
And
Dan?
he's a great learner as well. Like
Thanks.
you've always been really fun to work with on that side of
Thanks.
things. And you're a fucking great guitar player.
Thank
you know,
Dawson,
so-
lately, you've always been very good, but lately I've been watching you playing. You've been unbelievable lately. I mean, you're putting a lot of time into this. You're really trying to
Appreciate it.
become a great guitar
yeah.
player.
I really appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun, dude. We love doing this. We're so blessed to be able to be in a position where we get to do what we love every single day. Like I get home and I'm like, I need to go to sleep because I've had a long day and I'm gonna have another long day tomorrow. But I'm like playing guitar till 2 a.m. pissing off my neighbors. It's just like what I like to do.
Yeah,
So-
I actually yesterday I was in my apartment. I was walking out, and a guy came up to me, and he was like, "Are you Zak Kuhn?" And I was like,
Oh no.
"Yeah, who are you?" And he was like, "I listen to your podcast." And I was like, "No way!" And he was like a fan of the show, which was really flattering. And then he said to me, he was like,
Wow.
"You gotta stop playing guitar so late at night."
Oh my God.
You're all hyped to see him. He's like a fan of the podcast.
Yeah, he was like, "Man, I love
like,
the
"Turn
show.
your
You
amp
gotta
down."
shut the fuck up." Like that's what he was saying basically. But this is big because you guys, if you've been following the band, you guys were recently a duo, and you
Yes.
used to be able to really get that 3-part harmony thing.
Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
you're doing, there's only 2 of you, so it's now more of a close harmony thing, I would imagine. But like, have you had to rearrange different things or figure out how to do different things now that you guys are a duo, or has it been weird, or is it pretty easy to kind of pick up from where you guys were?
We definitely have had to rearrange
Mhm.
for sure. Mostly because I mean, for the first 5 years of our career, I didn't sing that many leads, which is crazy. I think I had about 2 songs that I was lead on in our 30-minute set.
Yeah.
And so I think for me that was the biggest shift, is just picking up, those the 17%.
I heard a
wasn't
demo
on.
of a song actually from our good friend Alex, and this was right around you guys becoming a duo. And I heard one of the songs, and I was like, "Oh my God, like Maddie sounds great," is what I said. And then Alex said, "That's not Maddie, that's Emma."
Yeah.
Emma's been crushing the leads, right? She's
Yes.
sounding unbelievable
Thank
you. Yeah.
too. But this is big. This is big. So, and we signed with Warner too in the pandemic. Is everyone at Warner treating you guys okay? Is everything going well over
Everything's
there?
going
Everything's
great
amazing.
at Warner. Everything's been going good with the band. I mean, Zach, there are no complaints. I mean,
Yeah,
we're
so
we gotta
blessed.
find some complaints.
well, we can find some if we really dig. More with probably with each other, just like
Is the
yeah, you
Well-
making me late again. We carpool every morning to write, so normally it's more about that. But like, it's honestly like the last couple years, it's been trending more towards a duo. Maddie is incredible. It's Emma's sister, if you guys didn't know that, and she's absolutely amazing. She has one of the most unbelievable voices.
She does.
She is beautiful. She is such a sweetheart. Great. She's just a good person, and her heart just wasn't in it. And it just started to trend more towards a duo anyway. So like the arrangements and stuff, it kind
Yeah.
of just started falling into
It
place.
fell into place really naturally.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
everything.
and now there's a lot more money to go around too, right?
That's what we
down,
s-
down a
we-
member.
We literally
is something
said,
that we've
we
talked
literally
about.
just said, we were like, because my dad, I think, when I told him about it, he was like, damn, shocked but not surprised. And he's like, well, I mean, what? You guys gonna try to add somebody else? And I was like, hell no,
Hell no.
Dad. I'm taking 50% now. Let's get it.
A lot more money to go around. So what's happening here? You got a guitar here too, which is exciting. You guys can play a song. Can we hear something? I know that a
Of
lot of
course.
stuff is
Oh,
sort of
absolutely.
locked up. Let's see. I think we've got a 1/4 inch somewhere.
We'll figure that
We can
out.
get this plugged in.
What do you want to hear?
What are we gonna hear? I think I was talking with Chrissy. She was saying you guys were gonna play Bayou, or is this
We can do that.
Can
we can do that.
Can we do Bayou?
We could do.
So this song, what's funny about this song is, again, our good friend Alex was telling us about the song Bayou, and I said to him, oh, it'd be great if they put a line in the song about a bayou, and he was like, it's already in the song.
So you said
idiot."
that before you listened to it?
I said that before I listened to it.
Zach,
I
you
could-
criticized before even listening.
No, I said they should have a line. It wasn't a criticism. I said there should be a line in the song about a bayou.
Well, your dreams are coming true.
But my
because
dreams are
there
coming.
is a line.
What did you bring this idea in? And didn't you say you were nervous to bring this idea in because
No.
you didn't think it was a very good idea?
It wasn't my idea. It was Chris Locke's idea.
Chris Locke had this idea.
So we went in with Chris Locke and Corey Crowder, and we were throwing out some titles, and Chris said, I've thrown out this title probably 15 times. Nobody's latched onto it, but I'm just going to throw it out.
Which is
we
crazy.
we were plucking on like a banjo, and it sounded really swampy. And so he goes,
Are you plugged in, Dawson? Do you have a 1/4 inch?
Nope.
no, we're still getting situated.
We're running a 1/4 inch right here.
I was like, wait a second, I'm not hearing anything.
Wait, no, sorry, I wasn't even playing anything yet. We're close quarters here, but we're actually making this work. Oh,
There
you know
we go.
what?
Uh-oh.
There we go. We got.
We're wrapped around.
Zach, I might start a new recording just so we have that track recorded.
I think let's just keep it going. Let's just keep it going.
We can just push the mics back while we record a little bit if you want.
How much volume do you want, brother man?
I don't think we have to. Do we
Okay.
have to?
No, I mean,
It's
I don't
Mr.
know.
Clark, is that correct? We have Lewis and
You're Mr.
Clark here in the
Podcast.
studio.
Let's just keep it going.
Rocking with
One
us.
track. One track.
Beautiful.
How we doing? We got a little sound. Oh,
There
this
we
is
go.
big.
Oh, come on.
So
son.
anyway,
Is the guitar a little loud? Maybe. I don't know how much. In my headphones it is, but if it sounds good to you, let's do a
Feels
live
good to hear.
mix. Live mix. Here we go. Okay, so he brought in the song, and basically you guys got a rejected title. Nobody
pretty
wanted
much.
this title.
We did. Yeah.
And what did he pitch? Did he just pitch you Bayou, or did he say, what about Bayou, and I'll buy you a drink, I want to be
No,
Bayou?
No.
he literally,
He literally
just
just said
said bye.
He just said Bayou.
Like, it's a horrible idea for a title.
like just
Not
like
very-
the swamp.
It's horrible.
And then
Oh, the
literally
swamp.
It
He
just
said-
like no, just the swamp,
swamp.
like
the
Bayou.
swamp, that was the
He's
Bayou.
like, I don't even know what
the
it
song
means.
title is spelled B-Y space
Space
It's not
Y-O-U.
Space
spelled like
Y-O-U.
Bayou, which I actually think it should be spaced Bayou. Can we talk to Rowan about
We
that?
can
you think
talk.
it should be?
I think the
We actually
song
been going-
should be. I think it should be called Bayou like the swamp, because that's
Okay.
interesting.
We've
Because
been
then
going
the
back and
twist.
forth on
is
we
it.
it's not a bayou.
It's still unconfirmed what the
No.
what the
Call
final
the song
title is.
Bayou, because
Okay.
then the twist is that it's Bayou.
You heard it.
If the
B-Y-Y-O-U.
song is called Bayou, it's not really a twist. That's Bayou. You're
That's
playing
a
on
good
the word
point.
Bayou.
Yeah, it is a good
That-
point.
that's a
Guys,
good
I'm a
point.
fucking genius.
You're a genius,
Call
Zach.
the song
Okay, we
Bayou.
get it. You're a genius.
Oh, we'll do it. We'll do it.
So-
But it was Corey Crowder in the room that day
Yeah.
with us with Chris Locke, and he said, got Bayou. I don't know what it means. And Corey was like, oh, dude, is there another drink I can buy you? And we
Yep.
were all just like, oh, no.
You're like, yep.
oh, we just hit something. And then it was like, how many
No, but
play
yeah.
on words can we get with
Bayou.
Bayou?
And there are 3 in the chorus. Are there any others, or there's 3
There are 3
plays?
in the chorus and 1 other ooh rhyme.
There's one other what rhyme?
Ooh rhyme in the chorus, but
By
3 different bayous.
3 different Bayou plays. So see if you can spot them out. See if you can look at these. Do you not play that thing, Dawson? You got that?
I can figure it out.
You got this ready to go? Do you guys need to rehearse? Are you guys rehearsed and
No, Zach,
ready to
we're
go?
ready to go.
You're
Are you
ready to
kidding?
go?
We're so ready.
So this is Bayou. Do we have plans? Do we know when this is coming out, or we just know it's
August, my
This
friend.
is coming out in August.
This is coming
Oh,
out.
yeah.
So
We have another one coming out in July.
So this is big, actually. This is really big. Okay, I'm
big.
gonna let Temecula Road take over here. This is Bayou by Temecula Road. Okay, here we go.
I was drinking Bud Light, sitting underneath that bus sign. Same thing I was doing last night, only here for a few. Oh my God, the door swung open and time stopped. When you walked in, all the jaws dropped. Knew what I had to do is walk up to you and say, baby, if you ain't getting ready to leave, is there another drink I could buy you? Nobody's kissing their lips so sweet. I know somebody that I like to. We can go fast as the horses run, slow as a float on a bayou. Baby, we could go wherever you wanna end up. I just wanna end up by you, yeah. I just wanna end up by you. What's your story, girl?
I was wanting something different. Figured I'd come here next it up just a little, get a little bitty buzz, hear bar band play. That was the plan till I heard you say,
Baby, if you ain't getting ready to leave, is there another drink I could buy you? Nobody's kissing their lips so sweet. I know somebody that I like to. We can go fast as the horses run, slow as a float on a bayou. Baby, we could go wherever you wanna end up. I just wanna end up by you, yeah. Zach, this is where you would solo for us, but you ain't here.
This is if I had known, I would have brought the guitar.
I know, I should have told you.
Should have brought here. This isn't about me. This is about Temecula Road live in the studio singing Bayou. All right, take it away.
Baby, get ready. Baby, get ready. Baby, get ready. I'm ready. Baby, get ready. I'm ready. Baby, get ready. I'm ready. Baby, get ready. Baby, if you ain't getting ready to leave, is there another drink I could buy you? Nobody's kissing their lips so sweet. I know somebody that I like to. We can go fast as the horses run, slow as a float on a bayou. Baby, we could go wherever you wanna end up. I just wanna end up by you, yeah. I just wanna end up
We can go as fast as the horses run. By you. By you. By you. By you.
Oh my God, Temecula Road, baby. We got a little in-studio audience.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Oh
y'all.
my God, is that hard to work out those harmonies that you guys do, or does that come pretty naturally
mean,
at this point?
It comes
It's-
pretty natural. I mean, there's definitely some times where we're gonna like pick and choose certain things, or we go through and we're like, let's work out the kinks on that.
For sure.
But I mean, dude, it's just like when you've been doing it we've been together for eight and a half years working, and
At this point comes.
It's so natural.
yeah, you kind of just know your parts. It's like
Yeah.
if you're on a sports team or something, you just know your position. You
Yep.
know where you're gonna fall when certain play happens. You're like, no, this
Yep.
is my area. I'm controlling, or whatever it is. It's kind of the same thing. It's like I'm in
Totally.
this zone. You know.
I gotta get
Yeah.
into a band. That just seems so
You wanna
fun.
join?
We got another spot for you right
I
here.
gotta get into a band. Oh my God, Temecula Road singing Bayou like the swamp.
Live in the
needs to be, it
studio.
needs to be called Bayou. What were, you
Okay,
guys?
Zach is
Bro.
adamant about
He
this.
is.
It just doesn't make sense to call it anything else, to be honest. Because
Okay, I can see it.
Bayou is not like a twist. The twist is that it's Bayou, but it's not about swamp at all. It's about me wanting to be by you.
Right.
That's what the play is.
Well, that's kind of why we said by you, and it's like, oh, you think like I don't know, and then once you hear it, you
But
can turn
he
it the
didn't-
other way.
I thought he would have brought in Bayou as a play with Bayou and I want to be Bayou. I didn't realize that he brought in the phrase Bayou. I want to be
Yeah.
Bayou.
yeah, like the
Not
swamp.
again, not a great title.
Yeah, I mean, there's really not much to do with it, honestly.
It doesn't even mean anything. It's a great song, so maybe that's maybe that's why I could never be a songwriter, because I guess a great songwriter takes a very simple phrase and makes a great song with it.
That's what it
I could
is.
never take. I would never think Bayou could be anything great.
I believe in you. I think you could.
You think I could?
Yeah.
You could be,
This
yeah,
is
you're
big,
great.
actually.
Zach Kuhn is a phenomenal guitar player. If anybody doesn't know
He
that.
is.
He's a
I have
phenomenal
footage of
player.
us back in 2019. And
2019.
2019, you're doing.
That's when I first met you guys.
Mhm.
Actually, for
You were doing
we played a
improv.
showcase
Yeah,
at the basement,
that's right.
or we were doing improv. We
You remember
well,
that?
well, I think someone else was playing guitar and I was improvising a country song
Yes,
You
on
were.
top of it.
You were.
You were.
But I wasn't playing guitar. I don't think.
You were.
No,
Should we
you
do
were.
that? Do you think we could try that?
I would. Can you do it right now, please?
This is the problem: is I really don't know if I can do it right now, and I'm a little nervous.
That's okay. You can cut
I-
it out if you get. If
I don't-
it's,
I don't think I can do it.
You
I
know
think
what?
you. No, I think you need to do it.
Do we think we can
Yeah,
do
we're
it?
gonna
Do
put
we
him
have
on the
time?
spot. Give
Do we
us.
have time?
Give us something bluesy, D, and I'm gonna give you a concept.
Well,
Give me,
think
I
you
need a
gotta-
concept better than Bayou, please.
Okay, I'll give you something even better. Should I look at my titles list and give you
Yeah,
one?
yeah. Let's pull up an official Emma title.
Okay, we're gonna pull up an official Emma Salute title.
This is big. And Dawson, what are you gonna give me? Do you know what you're gonna play for me?
What do you want stylistically, brother?
Maybe even like something like Bayou. I don't know. Maybe I could do like sort of like the original version of Bayou, the original.
Okay.
Okay, we're getting a title from Emma. This can you
Okay.
read a couple titles, or are these like private? These might be hit songs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give you one of them.
Just give me.
Because I really would love to hear you write about this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. No,
The
no,
title-
this is big.
The
I
title
feel
is.
like it's got to be like Drink a Beer, Luke Bryan musically. 'cause
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
where,
yeah.
That's where he goes
That's
best.
good. I like that. Drink a
Okay.
beer, Luke Bryan. And then what's the title?
The title is called "Where the Cowboys Are."
Oh wow, this is big. Okay, you
Do you
got
like that
this?
title?
Where the Cowboys are.
Where the Cowboys Are.
I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. Here we go. Where?
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy you're doing this. He's actually like very good at this.
No, he's really
where
good at
the-
this.
Well,
It's-
hold
it's-
on.
It's shocking.
Now, where the Cowboys are, so I can't forget it, because sometimes I get into it and I have a
Yeah.
hard time remembering where I am.
Yes,
So, are
finding
you
home
gonna give me
base.
something?
Yes,
And
give
Emma,
us
I'd
into the
love
vibe.
some like when the time is right. Give me some ooze. Give me some like.
I'm here.
Just work with me here.
Okay.
Don't leave me in the dust.
Don't worry.
So this
I'll
is
be
where the
involved.
Cowboys are. This is a new song by Temecula Road.
No, it's
Here
by
we
Zak
go.
Kuhn and Temecula.
Well, it could be. I'm writing it, but it'd
Okay.
be great if you guys wanted to cut it. But let's first. I'm gonna sing it to you right now. I'm gonna sing it to you right now, and
this is a pitch.
yeah.
Here we
Okay,
go.
here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Blue skies, night is late. And there she was, looking great. And I thought, wow, there's a cow. Don't let it hit you. I wanna be with you. And there I was, the middle of Texas. The night was dark, and I felt a spark. I thought that was gonna be the chorus right there.
Oh.
Could that be the chorus
Yeah,
right
here
there?
we go.
Hit the
I
chorus.
felt a spark,
This is great.
and you looked at. Oh wait,
right.
no. I think it's like I felt a spark, and then I think there's like a bam, bam,
Okay.
bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam. You know what I mean? Let's
No.
so. Yeah. So let's just go from the verse,
Yeah.
which is
Okay.
I felt a spark, bam, 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 and you thought, man, I've got a truck, and you need to get in, and I can take you all around and take you out of this place, and we could go to my favorite downtown bar, and right there I can show you where the Cowboys are.
Yes!
Where the Cowboys are.
Where the Cowboys
Boys are. Where the Cowboys are. Just a verse chorus, I think. I think just verse chorus.
That's so
Dude,
great.
I think that was
Come on,
actually.
son. Air 5.
job.
I think that was
Air
pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm very impressed.
Let's be serious for a second, because Temecula Road's in the studio, and this is a serious band here at Temecula Road.
Thanks, man.
And you guys were just on the road actually with Gary LaVox
Yeah.
of Rascal Flats, right?
Yes.
We were.
Childhood hero of
And I
ours,
actually
man.
heard that you guys actually you basically showed up in a van, like a shitty van, and Gary was like, "Don't ride the van, take the bus with us." Didn't he invite you onto
Yeah,
his bus?
he did.
And you
It showed up.
traveled
It
with him on
wasn't a
the
shitty
bus,
van.
right?
It was just my shitty car.
It wasn't even a van.
But it
How
was
many miles did you drive on that to the first gig?
only about 4.5 hours. It was up in Indianapolis.
About
Like,
250.
yeah.
So you show up and he's like,
And after the show was great. He absolutely crushed it. Beautiful theater. And then we after it was Cinco de Mayo that day, and he was like, "Hey, come back on the bus. We're gonna do margaritas and we're gonna hang." We're like, "Yeah, of course." So we went back on the bus, and then we were just talking, and he said, "How'd you guys get here? Did y'all bus?" And we were like, "No, we just
were
drove."
roughing
We
it.
were
is that
with our
kind of
manager,
funny?
Matt.
Is that funny that he's like, "Oh, where's your bus?"
Yeah,
Oh, it's hilarious.
hilarious.
I'm like, you really think that we're that far along? Thank you, Gary.
Like,
Yeah.
where is Gary LaVox in the world? You know, he's like,
I mean, he
oh,
hasn't had
oh,
he hasn't had a van in like 25 years.
That's what I'm
sure.
saying.
So it's
He
like,
doesn't know. Yeah.
He, yeah. He
He's
probably
living the
thinks-
bus. So he was like, "Oh, where's your bus?"
Yeah.
He might not have even said
And he
that.
said-
Let's be
he
honest.
said-
he probably
he
was
was
like, "How'd
like-
you guys get out here?"
He goes, no. He
He's
literally
probably a
said, "Did
down-to-earth
did you
guy.
guys bus?" He said, "Y'all bus here?" And we were like, "No, we drove." And he's like, "Man, f that." He's like, just like leave the car here. We'll bring you back after the third show, and we'll just come ride with me the whole weekend." And we were like,
We're like, are you sure you want to sign up for that?
"Oh gosh."
And we were so anti at first because we didn't want to intrude. We thought maybe he was just like being generous, you know, just reaching out. So we were like, no, seriously, there's no way. We already have hotels booked, everything. And he was like, no, seriously, like we'll drive you back on Sunday.
And thank God we did. 'cause
How
it
out
was
of the way was the
coolest.
gig from the? Do you have to go out of the way to get back to your car?
Yes,
Yeah.
he probably paid a good bit to like have gas and he had to actually hire another driver because there was a couple extra hours and it like went over, so he hired another driver
Oh
so
my
they could
God.
It was so generous. This
So
guy is so
generous.
generous. We
So
had
what
the
happened on the
best-
bus?
Oh,
So much that we can't talk
We'd
about.
have to kill you if we told you. No, I'm
Just
just
tell
kidding.
me tell me what happened on the bus.
We talked about. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
We talked about everything, man. We talked about a lot about Maddie. We talked about becoming a duo with the new music. We shared some of the new music, and he was extremely excited about it. Yeah, he loves Bayou. He loves
He does.
Bayou.
What did he think it should be titled?
Well, he
Damn
didn't
it.
actually complain.
Yeah, no, he
so-
didn't complain like some people.
What are
would
you
know.
saying? You saying I'm complaining? I'm not complaining. I'm giving you constructive feedback about what I think the song should be
I think,
called.
in fairness, we didn't say it, like we didn't tell him. We just said like this is called Bayou. So he probably in his mind he thought
I'm
of it one or
sure
the
he
other.
thought it was Bayou like
Yeah.
the swamp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just like it was just so cool. I mean, Rascal Flatts was my first concert when I was
Really?
when I was 6. Yeah, my mom. It was in Raleigh, North
Isn't
Carolina.
that crazy? You end up on the
Nuts.
van
So
with
crazy.
them.
And we have been so inspired by them for so long with their harmonies, just with their music. They have just magical music and unbelievable vocals, and so it was surreal, literally all weekend to be up there and to be with him on the road, and it was fun. We were drinking till 4:35 in the morning every morning, and waking up, and it's amazing because we don't have a bus, so it's like we wake up and it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
we're
can.
here. This is great.
We don't have to
We
drive
just walk
6
right in.
hours to the next city.
That's
Yeah.
the way to do it. If you can do it, you bus, right?
Yeah,
Oh
Who
my
else
gosh.
was on his bus?
it
Just
was
his tour manager and our manager Matt.
so it was literally just the
Just
5 of
us.
us. The
Mhm.
that-
So he was probably lonely, to be honest. He needed some company.
Maybe he wanted some
Maybe.
company. I mean, honestly,
Wow.
when after it was at the end, exposing him a little bit, he was like, "Guys, I don't want y'all to get off. We're having so much fun," and we felt the same way.
yeah.
I
Well,
literally-
you should have said, "Great, Gary, book us for
Yeah.
more dates."
well, we're
Well,
actually
that
playing
is
July
happening.
4th with him.
Are you?
up in his hometown? Yeah, in
Where's he
Ohio.
from? Oh, he's from Ohio.
Yeah,
Yep.
Newark, or a little bit outside of Newark.
Little bit
Oh,
outside of Newark.
I love it.
Yeah.
And what are you guys doing this weekend? There's something going on this weekend, right?
Yep, we're
Festival
heading up
or-
to Northern California this weekend. We're playing a couple shows with Tyler Rich up there. So we know this promoter in the Sacramento area. We've known him for years. So any opportunity that happens up there, he reaches out to us and Tyler.
Yeah.
And so there's a Hard Rock that's opening in Sacramento. And we're going to be the first band to sing on the stage, which is really cool. So
And Maroon 5 plays it a week after we do. So,
Really?
Yeah, it's a cool stage. They were like, guys, it's like something freaking ridiculous, like $50 million or something to build this thing. So
fact check, is that right?
yeah, I don't know, 50
Something like that.
something
Maybe
like. I
that's
mean, it
exaggerating.
was no. I mean, it was like it was insane amount of money to build this thing. Is what they said.
Yeah.
So craziness,
gonna be
man. But
fun.
it's gonna be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that Matt thinks it's a little bit easier to manage a duo than a trio? It's a lot of personalities with a trio.
Well, you can
Why
ask.
don't we
him.
It's
ask
Leo.
him?
easier. It's easier to schedule.
Give
At
us
the
a-
very least, Matt is nodding his head. Yes, it is easier to schedule a duo
Yeah.
versus a trio. Matt was in it for the long haul. He would have made it work either way.
Yeah.
Yes.
And no, and
he's been with
But
us since
it
day
is
one.
much easier to do it as a duo than a trio.
Less
is that
opinions. Less
There's
opinions.
less
for
opinions.
sure.
For sure. I mean, already having. I mean, we have a team. We've got a great team, but there's a lot of people that are entitled to an opinion, and so we're all constantly working with the team, and it just makes it easier for us. Like, when we do things, it's just her and I. And what's great about us is we're always seeing eye to eye. Like whether it's what song or song choice or like where to go, what key it's in, the set list order, you name it. Like even the design, the style, everything. Like we just see so eye to eye. So it makes it really, really easy. And it's great, man. It's great having a friend out there on the road. Like we don't get bored, we don't get lonely on the road because it's just we have each other all the time.
Yeah, but tell me how you really feel. Is this real? You guys never
No.
get sick of each
No,
other?
honestly, Zach,
9 hours a day.
I
I'm
don't
not
like
kidding.
spending more than like 2 hours with someone.
We're not saying this just because we're like on air or whatever. This is gonna be like we really truly are
I
best
genuinely
friends.
see her. I
friends.
see her
Yeah.
9 hours.
Like
a day.
even
might
on the
be
days
true.
that I don't have to see him, I want to see him, and I'm not
you
even
need to,
bullshitting.
You need to get out more.
I know. I need more friends.
Well, and I'll say too, like, of course we get tired of each other at times. We take our time when we need to, but we vibe. We
And
just
we bicker.
Yeah,
of
of
We
course.
definitely bicker.
Like a married couple without the fun stuff. I'll say it a million times.
This is big. And then were you guys doing CMA Fest too, right? You guys are doing
Yes, sir.
something for CMA Fest.
We're playing the Reverb stage at the Bridgestone Plaza, 12:05, June 9th. Be there or be square.
This is big.
You
Oh
gonna
wait,
come?
what is Matt saying? June 10th.
June 10th.
Awkward.
We might have texted the
Oh,
wrong
we
date
did
in the
text it.
chat.
Yikes.
Oops.
That was
Okay, sorry, Matthew.
Everybody,
June
June
10th. Are you gonna be there?
Thank God you
I'm
showed
going to be
up.
hosting a stage. What time is this? Because I'm
12:05.
hosting a stage on Friday from
What stage?
I'm doing the Maui Gym Reverb
That stage we're on.
But you guys are doing when?
Saturday, right?
Saturday.
Friday.
Is the Maui Gym?
Friday.
Yeah,
Oh my
what
God.
time?
12:05.
Wait, is the Maui Gym?
I'm starting at 1 o'clock.
Oh no,
But
come early.
maybe I can, whoever's going to do it, maybe I can like sock him and get him out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then
sock
maybe,
him.
Yeah.
And then maybe I can
just
do it.
I
just
love that.
tie him up, put him
So I
behind
can-
the dumpster, and we'll go get him later. But
I'm
going to
be there though. I'll definitely be there when you guys get off the stage. So maybe I can be like Temecula Road, Dawson, Emma. Like I could do
Yeah.
something
So
like
no
that.
intro, but outro.
I could outro
Okay,
you guys.
That's fine.
great. That's fine. As long as you're there, honestly, Zach. As long as we just get to see your pretty face.
Is
you know?
that I'll do an Audi.
Yeah.
You'll do an Audi for
Genuine.
us.
I'm not gonna do an innie. I'll do an Audi.
Do it.
Okay, that's perfect.
Look, this is big though. Temecula Road, new music coming out very soon. Do we know when the first songs coming out? The first first music released as a duo. Do we know when this is happening? Do we have a date?
We do.
We do?
We do.
Give me a date.
So, we can't tell you the exact date, but
So we
Early
so
July.
we don't have a date.
no, we do. It's
we do.
We just can't
Why
tell
can't
you.
you tell me?
Because it's a secret.
Secret.
Why don't we want people to know when they should be on the lookout for new music?
Absolutely.
Absolutely,
In July. I mean,
definitely.
it's
Early
it's
July.
bouncing between dates, so that's
So you
why
don't have a
we're-
date?
Well, we don't want to be sure. No, we do two
We do.
tentative dates.
We
but
have
we're
we have two dates,
July.
which is different than having a
Yeah.
date.
We have a date.
We have
July.
Two dates.
Yes.
July,
What are we waiting
August.
for? How are we gonna know when the right date is the right date?
Honestly, the sooner the better for us. We're trying to wrap things up. It's obviously a process to get the music done right, and so we are, waiting for mixing. We're getting everything, all the ducks aligned. So as soon as we can, we're gonna fire them, and we're so eager to get it out. We're very ready. We've been writing for the last 2 years, and we're so
Do
excited.
we know what song it's gonna be? Do we know what songs?
Heartbreaking
It is
Boots?
Heartbreaking
Can we
Boots.
hear this one?
Of course you can.
I was want to ask if you were ever gonna.
Let's
wondering if
let's
you're
hear this one. I think we're running out of time too.
Are
What
we
time is
already?
it? Yeah, we're running out of time. But I gotta be sure that we hear "Heartache in Boots."
Heartbreaking
Heartbreak.
Boots.
What did I say?
Heartache.
Heartbreak in Boots.
Heartbreak. Breaking
Right,
Boots.
What
Heartache's good
who did we write this with?
This was written with Parker Welling and Casey Brown.
And you brought this idea in, right? Was
I
this a
did.
title in your phone originally?
I did, but my idea was a little bit different. It was like tonight I'm going out in my heartbreaking boots is how I had it in.
What does that mean? I'm going out in my heartbreaking.
Like I'm going out in my heartbreaking. Like tonight.
My
I'm-
heartbreaking boots.
My heartbreaking boots.
breaking like these.
That
boots,
was your. So you wait, because that's not what the.
No.
That's not. So your idea was I'm going out in my heartbreaking.
Yeah,
boots.
like they're
Yes.
so
The
sexy
the
that they're
boots
gonna break
I
your
wear
heart.
to heartbreak.
Yeah.
When I'm
To break hearts.
when
in.
I'm gonna break hearts, I've got these boots that I'm gonna wear.
Exactly.
So you bring the idea in. That's a good song title. Emma's
Thank
bringing
you.
in good song ideas. Dawson,
But-
are you carrying your weight? Because Emma's doing.
Well,
Emma's got way more better titles than I
Emma's
do. What are you
bringing-
talking about?
Emma's
No
bringing in
way.
a lot here, and I just want to be sure that if you're splitting the publishing, you're also
don't worry.
contributing
he
to these
puts
songs.
He puts in the good work.
He puts in. I just want to be sure.
I
But-
bring sodas to the right, food, lunch. I'm like the runner,
I don't know if that's really counts for much.
Everybody
so,
in the room heard it
you-
as
heartbreak in boots.
heartbreak in boots. 3 words.
Yeah.
And I said, holy shit, that's way better. Let's
Yeah.
write that.
Let's write that.
And we were on Tim's Ford Lake. We were doing a
Mm.
writing camp, and it was the first song we wrote at the weekend. Came out in like an hour and a half, and that was over the fall, right? Last fall.
last fall.
Yeah.
And it's one of those songs where we wrote it, immediately felt a connection to it,
Yeah.
and just it stuck with us. We kept writing. We've written dozens and dozens and dozens of songs since then, and it's just one of those where it's like, man, this feels really special, and it's happened to catch some life on TikTok and social media.
So this has been heard. This is not really an exclusive, even though I was promised by Christia that I would have the exclusive to this song. But
This is
you
pretty
had,
exclusive.
you kind of had the exclusive full Bayou. I don't think we've ever performed that.
no, there's a YouTube version of Bayou out on YouTube.
There is?
Is this where?
YouTube,
But like, where are we? Do you know where we are?
like on stairs. It's out.
Full
Oh.
version?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wonder who put
Well,
that up.
Well,
Very interesting.
we got.
I think it's like on your page. I'm not even joking.
Oh, well, we haven't posted Bayou.
not the full thing, son. Not the full thing.
I'm
Come on.
I'll
Come
bet
on
you-
now.
we'll look afterwards.
Okay, this is
But this
exclusive
is
Heartbreak
in Boots. Dawson, you know how to play this? You got this?
I'm gonna
He's
figure it
gonna
out as I
figure it
go.
out.
You got
That's kind
this?
of how I roll
Well,
with life.
Look, I worry about you sometimes, so I just want to be sure you got it. No, this sounded good. I think he's got it. All right, here we go.
He walked in those white stitched Lucchese's. I'd be pushing up daisies if his looks could kill. He said, where you from? I said, none of your business. He said I should visit, maybe one day I will. He smiled and I laughed and he sat down. And I wish I knew then what I know now. That boy's a heartbreaking boots. He'll walk right out on you like the last call. Whiskey he shoots, it's a good kind of burn till it hurts and you learn that boy's a heartbreaking boots. He spun me round to George Strait in the kitchen, singing and kissing me down the hall. I thought we'd ride out in the sunset together. I didn't know better until he took off, and now he's gone. That boy's a heartbreaking boots. He'll walk right out on you like the last call. Whiskey he shoots, it's a good kind of burn till it hurts and you learn that boy's a heartbreaking boots. He left him by the bed, sometimes on the porch, had one foot in it, one out the door. That boy's a heartbreaking boots. He'll walk right out on you like the last call. Whiskey he shoots, it's a good kind of burn till it hurts and you learn that boy's a heartbreaking boots. True love ain't always true.
Ain't always
That
true.
boy's a heartbreaking boots. Yes, he is.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Thank
Ah.
you.
Thanks, Zach.
Temecula Road in the studio. This has been a great afternoon. Has anything been said? What have we not covered here? We've learned a lot here.
We
actually.
have
We
learned
have
a lot.
learned a
We've
lot.
covered
We've
new
learned a lot.
grounds. We've been on an emotional journey.
We've learned about the influence of Dawson's mother
Yep.
Yes.
in his life.
She loves Keith Urban. Keith, if you're out there.
Keith Urban.
Yeah.
What were you singing earlier when you came in? You were singing something.
Jeans on.
I put my blue jeans on. I put my old blue jeans on. I don't even know what keys that.
You know that song?
No, Dawson
don't?
was singing this too.
Because we were listening to it on the way.
When I wake up in the morning light,
I put on my jeans and I feel alright. You know the chords?
Nope.
I put my blue jeans on. I put my old blue jeans on. I put my blue jeans on. I put my old blue jeans on.
This could be like a jingle to something. This could be like a.
We're not- I
This
know,
could
right?
be like a Wrangler.
It's
thing or
badass.
something.
We actually have never ever sang that song before. We just sing it in the halls and stuff, but I never even played it. That was just we were just
Wow,
going.
that was
It's a great
big.
song.
See, you guys are so fucking talented. You just harmonize out of like you never did that harmony before, right?
In the car a million times.
Oh, really?
You know,
I was
not
gonna say
together.
I don't know how you guys do that. I can't harmonize anything. Let me give me
Yeah,
give me
I
one
was
thing.
gonna
Play a
say.
song. Let's do one song that I could try.
Okay.
I want to
Do
be
you have a
part of
request?
Temecula Road for a second. No, Dawson, play any country song. What do you got?
Yeah, pick a big old.
I just want to
hit.
be. I just want to feel like I'm in Temecula Road for a minute,
How about
Okay.
and
this?
then we got to wrap this up. But
We're gonna harmonize.
You're
We're
gonna go.
three-part.
You're going chorus lead. Sun is high and that old clock is moving slow.
No, you wanna
So
sing a
so was
harmony.
I.
Okay.
Workday passes like molasses in wintertime.
Oh, but it's July.
I'm getting paid by the hour and older by the minute.
I'm gonna sing the chorus.
My boss
This is
just
big,
pushed
actually.
Sure, we'll
me
harmonize for you.
over the
This is
limit.
big.
Like to call him something, but think I'll just call
it
it a day. Come on, Zach.
Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane.
It's
only 12:30,
but I
I
don't
don't
care.
care.
He don't care.
It's 5 o'clock
somewhere.
somewhere.
Did I do the harmony actually?
I think. Well, we kind of
Is
maybe
the-
changed the melody a
Harmonize,
little bit.
yeah.
Is it pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane?
It's only 12:30,
but I don't care.
That's right.
He don't care.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Temecula Road
Zak Kuhn.
in the
Zak
studio.
Kuhn.
Dawson and Emma, guys, can't thank you both enough for coming in. I've taken up too much time this afternoon.
Thank you so
fine,
much for
dude.
having us.
Have us
Thanks for
back
coming on.
anytime.
We gotta get you guys back in here when we've got new music out. When you
Yeah.
guys are gonna be on
Let's
the
do it.
road, Temecula Road, guys. Great to see you both.
Great to see
You as well,
you.
Zach.
Thank
And
you
we'll
so
see
much
you
for
both
having
soon.
us. What a
Yeah.
time.
Thank you, guys.
Well,
Do
would
we
you
get
like
it?
that?